Welcome. I'm Karen Pfeiffer, co-owner of Creating Community Consultant and one of the people behind the scenes at Ignite-ify, where we ignite your passion, fuel your mission, and you yield results. We're so excited that you're here with us. So I'm just going to show a little bit of background about me so that you can understand why we do this work to create stronger communities. When I think about my past, I grew up in a rural community in Minnesota where I absolutely loved, and I had a great family. I really struggled with self-esteem in high school and ended up in a really tough relationship. And at 16 years old, I was pregnant and I was scared. I ended up raising my son with the support of my family, and I'm so grateful that I did. And through that, I had to grow up really fast. I also wasn't able to fulfill my dream of college right out of high school because there weren't great systems in place to support me. So I ended up in different situations where I was working 2-3 jobs at times, trying to make ends meet. And I knew that I had so much to contribute to the community. And I felt like because I wasn't educated enough or because I didn't have access to resources that other people did, it was really hard for me to be able to share my talent and figure out how I could contribute. And I've stood in lines. I've been in poverty where I've stood in lines. I've been to a food pantry before. I know what that feeling is like. I've also been in lines at County Human Services where you're standing in a lobby crying, trying to explain to people that you're desperate for help and you don't know what to do. And they tell you in the lobby that unfortunately, there's nothing that you can do. Maybe you should quit one of your jobs even. And I know how frustrating that is. I know what it feels like to not be able to provide. And so through a number of experiences, that and so many more, I've been able to experience what it's like to struggle in life in different ways. We all have a different lived experience, and all of that is important. And we all show up in different ways and have different levels of knowledge around that. And so what I'm passionate about is how do we create communities that bring everyone together to create a sense of belonging where we do support and we do care about each other. And we actually are able to make sustainable changes that drive well-being, right? So if you have a statistic about mental health in your community, how do you actually change it, right? Doesn't work as a society, right? We keep getting worse. And so how do we actually change that and drive that? And I'm so blessed that over the last 15 years, I've been able to practice in this work and learn and grow and invest in myself and other people to be able to learn through trial and error education. I finally did get back to school and do all these things that really have created this strong framework. And so we are excited to launch the Dream Framework with you, to welcome you to Ignite-ify, where we're going to help you scale and really experience impact in your community. And so I hope you join us for this journey. It's exciting. It's a great place to be. You're going to find common people who are just passionate about doing the work and helping you be successful. So welcome. I'm so glad to get to know you, and we'll talk to you soon.